10 things that only Minecraft veterans know, or it's people that have been playing it for a long time. And I've known about some of these, but a lot of these things I personally just learned about these because I actually did play Minecraft for a while. I only started playing it on I used to actually play it on mobile for like the longest time when I was a kid. Like as soon as it came out, I played it on mobile for a while. And yeah, so a lot of people that have played Minecraft for a while will know these things. And I learned a lot of these things from research, so I know all these things from research, and then some of them I realized that I knew them, but I had to recap my memory on them. But before we get into this video, I do want to mention, like every single video, shout out to Shrek Dodo and Diamond Sway. And if you guys also want to go check out my Discord server and Twitch channel, links will also be in the description for that. So as you can tell, I made this fancy little thing for the thumbnail. I think it looked pretty cool. But yeah, so these are 10 things that's a lot of people either forgot about Minecraft or they didn't play it back then. And I did a lot of research to find out a ton of this stuff. So we're just gonna hop right into it. So the first one is that the Minecraft logo, the Mojang logo, that actually changed, I think 4 times. Yeah, it changed 4 times. I believe it first used to be like, I think it was like all red at one point and there was no like Mojang next to it. The Mojang wasn't there until like the 3rd design, and then they came out with the 4th design. I believe the first 2 designs were pretty similar. I think they changed the colors a couple of times. And then the 3rd design, I think they kept the 2nd color. I believe they kept the 2nd color, but then added the Mojang next to it. And then the 4th one, they went back to the original color, I believe. And they continued with the Mojang next to it. So that is our first thing that Minecraft veterans will know, and that's first out of 10. And a lot of these I didn't know at all. I only think like a very few people know about some of these because some of them are like the very first file update and stuff like that. So these are like when it was super small. But anyway guys, let's just get right into the next one. Next one. So this one I had no idea about. This is one of the ones that I had no idea about. That you could actually, like, you could have fire. Like, you could spawn fire. Like, not like lava. Like, you can actually obtain fire. I don't remember if you could get it in survival. I just know for a fact that you could get it in creative, but I'm not sure about survival. But you used to be able to, if you went to, like, a crafting table or whatever, you used to be able to open up the crafting table and you could put, I think it was, they would go like all in like a circle, or not, but a square. And I think you can make chain armor out of the fire, which I'm not really sure how the physics, or like not physics, there's not many physics in this game, but I'm not really sure how that really works. But yeah, you used to be able to make chain armor from fire. And if you guys want to look up pictures of fire, you guys can do that. Pictures of fire in Minecraft. I believe that was like the 2nd file update or whatever. And then they got rid of it. I don't really recall why they got rid of it. I don't really know. Some of these things don't even have a rhyme or reason why they got rid of it or why they added it. They just did. And I completely understand that factor of it. But it was a little weird to see them have fire, but then also get rid of fire at the same time, because they had lava. They never got rid of lava. I think they had lava from like day 1 of the game, but they never got rid of it, which was, never got rid of lava, but they got rid of fire. I don't really know. But anyway guys, let's get into this next thing that only Minecraft veterans know. The thing that only Minecraft veterans know is that the diamond sword, the beloved diamond sword, actually used to do 5 damage instead of 3.5 hearts. So it took 5.5 hearts instead of 3.5, which you could literally just 2-shot anyone that didn't have armor. And it was really insane, and it was pretty overpowered until they added enchanting into the game. And as soon as they added enchanting, they realized that they gotta nerf the diamond sword just a little bit, so then the enchantments can actually do things. So like Now you can have enchantments that can like take a lot more hearts, and they can probably take 5 or 6 hearts. I'm not really sure what the top enchantment is for damage, but I know that it is definitely back up to the original. So that's why they had to make it a little bit. They couldn't make it too overpowered, because then the game would be really easy unless you're playing hardcore mode. But it was just, I think this was a good thing that they did, because I personally, it would be really annoying going into like your friend's like session, or I mean like friend's lobby, and just be getting killed immediately because your friend has a diamond sword and you've got something like an iron sword, and he just 2-hits you, you know. And yeah, that's our, I believe, our 3rd one. So let's go into the 4th one right now. One that only Minecraft veterans know, or just people that actually work on the game. This one is about cobblestone. I think just stairs in general, but I have like some serious drag. I have some serious controller drag for whatever reason in this game. But with any stairs, it was weird. See that's so annoying. All right, anyway, like any stairs, it was weird because of the controller drag. So like, not controller drag, but so when you place these down and you mine them, they would give you one block back, like one of these blocks back up here, instead of the actual stairs. So like you would have to recraft them if you wanted to. So that was really annoying. I'm not gonna get it here because obviously I am in creative. But yeah, it only used to give you the one like block back, one square block back, instead of the stairs again. And it only gave you one. I'm pretty sure you need multiple to actually do it. So it was weird. It was very weird. A pretty big inconvenience. I would have hated for if that was like a real thing. Well, not I would hate it if that was like a real thing while the game is so far developed. But luckily it is not. We have moved past those days, and we're into better times. And I'm not going to cut here because I'm just going to go into the next thing. So the next thing is, it involves not the diamond sword, but just any sword in general, is that instead of having to have, where is it? I don't know if I can find it right off the back. Yeah, instead of having to have a shield, to block, you could block with your sword. So like you can, I think it was left click this block, I believe. It was either left click or crouch. I think it was maybe both, maybe. I'm not really sure. But you used to be able to block with your sword. And a lot of times this was used to truce. So like people would truce together. Like if they don't want to fight, they'll just like continuously block. I guess you could still do it today with the shield, but it doesn't look as like, I guess it doesn't look as friendly in a way, because if you're blocking, I don't really know. But that blocking mechanism was actually super handy. Instead of having this thing block you like half of your, or like not half, but like a fourth of your screen. So having the shield block was very, very nice. But I don't think they added that directly after, but they might have. But yeah, definitely the sword block was very nice to have. And I guess that's not that bad that they got rid of it, since we do have the shield now. But it would definitely be cool to see them bring it back, if they would still be willing to change the game that much. But anyway, guys, let's go into the next one. I think this was 7. I don't really remember. Anyway, let's just go into the next one. The thing that we have on the list for today is honestly one of the things that I think no one would want to have in the game if it still was a thing. And this was the use of quick move for PS. I'm not sure what it is for Xbox players, but I know for PS4 players it's triangle, and for PC players it was shift and click. And they used to not have that. You used to have to manually bring everything over, and it's super annoying. Like instead of going like this, if I could not have to drag, you had to go like this every single time. And then they added that. I think I'm not sure how long it took them to add it in the game. I don't think it was like too long after the game was made. But it definitely would be annoying to have that in the game still, because you would waste so much time. And when I first started playing, I did used to do this, but I think that's how every person starts, that they don't realize that's a thing. But it definitely is annoying, and if I, the game would just take so much longer there was no quick move. But anyway, guys, let's get into the next one here in a minute. Is a bug that used to be in creative. So I have mob spawns off right now, but basically what this did is it would allow, actually I might not have mob spawns off right now, but if you're like super high up or super far away, you could, like, I could kill this slime from this high up with just a sword, not like a bow or anything. I could legitimately hit them from this far, and that wasn't a thing that was supposed to happen in the game. That was actually a bug, so that wasn't an intended purpose, but it was definitely be super annoying, or not super annoying, but actually, I kind of wanted to. That would be kind of cool to see back in the game. But I know that that was just a bug, and they probably wouldn't ever want to have that back in the game. As Mojang probably would be like, why would we want to add an old bug that we purposely fixed so this doesn't happen, you know? But yeah, that was just the old bug that was happened at when the beginning of the days of Minecraft. And I think this one lasted for a little bit, but it got patched fairly quick because Mojang was like, yo, what is happening with our game? Why does this happen? And they're just like, yeah, we need to fix this. And yeah, let's go into the next one right here. One is one from patch 1.8, file update 1.8, and so there was this thing in creative where you could actually there's this thing that said super secret settings. So you would go and click your options, and there would be like a super secret settings here, and when you clicked it, it would change like the color scheme of the thing. So it would be like either like black and white, or like a purple tint, a blue tint, whatever. It would change like the color scheme of the area, and it would look pretty cool. I mean, personally, I don't really care that they like this got rid of it from the game. It would look cool for thumbnails and things like that, but I personally don't have a preference because it would just mess with my mind a whole ton if I played with that constantly, and it would probably give me headaches if I played like that. So I'm actually I don't really care that they got rid of it, but at the same time, I would much rather just play normally. Okay, let's go into the next one. I think this was number 7. Let's go into number 8. Alright, so for number 8, that only Minecraft veterans know about, this one has to do with stairs again. So another one with stairs. So as you know, when you place stairs, you can place them like this. You can make them like corner pieces, and you can just go around like this if you wanted to. But before that was an addition. It used to be where you could only place them in one direction. So like, I would only be able to place them like this, and if I were to place them like this, they wouldn't connect. Or if I couldn't place them upside down either. So if I was like, let's place it one more block higher. If I were to place it upside down like that, I wouldn't be able to. So I mean, it makes for a lot better architect designs. And before that, like, architect designs were kind of simple. There were nothing like too special or anything. And I think that it really did add like a whole nother layer to Minecraft and what you can actually do to it. And it made for really cool designs. Like if you just look up like massive builds or whatever on Minecraft, you can get some insane builds that would look super, super cool. And I think that was just a great addition to add this, or without it, it would look pretty dumb. It definitely wouldn't have the attention as it does today. And let's go right into number 9, I think? Possibly, I don't know. Let's go into the next one. So this next one is actually a fairly cool and more realistic feature in Minecraft that I've seen. And this one has to do with cactus, or cacti. And let's see if we can't just get it right off the bat. So we can. And so when if I can place them, can I place them? I think I have to be in a sandy area. But when you place them, well, not place them, but when you hit them, you actually used to take damage. It was actually like a really realistic feature that I've never seen this game like have some super crazy mechanics. Like you can literally have floating houses, but it was a really realistic feature that I haven't seen Minecraft do before, and then they got rid of it. I don't really know why. I guess people like wanted to actually like be able to do stuff with Cactus. But like when you hit it, well, obviously I'm in creative, so I wouldn't take any damage anyway. But you obviously would if you're like on top of the cactus or hit the cactus, you take damage. But when you hit it, you would also take damage because you're literally slamming your fist into it. Like obviously you take damage. That makes sense, right? Or it should make sense at least. Like I think it was one of the more reasonable mechanics of the game. And you guys can let me know if you guys think that they should add that back. I personally think that they should add that back, just because, not that it could be annoying, yes, I get that, but first of all, it's not really used for much. There's not really much things you use it for unless you're decorating your house with it or whatever. But it was just realistic, and if they want to like make it more realistic without having to change the fact that things can float, I would just add that, because that's a pretty cool mechanic of the game. And I believe that was number 9, so let's go into the final one right here. Alright guys, so we're here with number 10 out of all of the other ones that we have done. And this one is, I am so happy this is not a feature in the game that you still is like part of the game, because this one is quite annoying. So this one, when you were swimming and you lost your breath, whenever like your breath bar went out and you start taking damage, like you still do, that was still a feature. But when you took the damage, it would also bring you down. So like when you took damage, when you're trying to get the surface because you don't want to die, it would bring you down even further. So it was merely impossible, unless you're close to the surface, to actually survive that situation. And I mean, I guess that's kind of realistic, but in the same sense, if you're like really out of breath and you're underwater, it's not going to pull you down. You're going to try as hard as you can to get to the surface. And I'm just so happy that's not a mechanic in the game, because that would be so annoying for many Minecraft players, and for all sorts of people that would be really annoying. And I am personally just super happy that's not a mechanic in the game. And yeah, that's about it. These are 10 things that Minecraft veterans need, or not Minecraft veterans need, but Minecraft veterans know about, and many of you probably don't know about it. I personally learned about many of these things. There's only a few in here that I remembered back in the day, but it really, some of these things I wish they need to add back, but some of these I'm just like, please just get rid of that. We don't want to see that ever in the game. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, make sure to check out my other content. And of course, check out Shrek Dodo and Diamond Sway. Links will be in the description, along with my Twitch channel and Discord server. So if you guys want to check out any of those things, links will all be in the description. And also, I'll be doing a face reveal at 10,000 subscribers. I said in the past, but now that we're getting closer and closer every single day, just want to keep mentioning it so you guys know if we have any new subscribers. Just to let them know when the face reveal will be. I can't speak today. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. And until next time, bye.